is rated 18. Therefore, parental guidance is advised.
What business are you planning to showcase to the world? That which will satisfy the need of humanity? Of course, with Celebration TV, it will get the desired reciprocation you long for. We are committed to giving your business and services that quality touch of class, and you will be happy you made the right choice by placing that investment of yours on the right platform. Without delay, you can call on this number for your advert placement, partnership, or sponsorship of our programs. Celebration Television, your best bet.
A legal contract with rights, obligations. It is emotional, spiritual, a union of committed to. Marriageology, God's own originated institution. Marriageology, family life. Please note, this program is rated 18. Therefore, parental guidance is advised. A legal contract with rights, obligations. It is emotional, spiritual, a union of committed to. Marriageology, God's own originated institution. Marriageology, family life. Please note, this program is rated 18. Therefore, parental guidance is advised.
Wow, thank you so much. Welcome back. Now, before we actually went on that short break, I was actually asking in the area of teaching. Doctor, we're talking about teaching. So I want to know, is it right? Is it right for parents in the course of teaching your children, raising them, is it important you visit your flaws in life that you actually learned from so they won't make such mistakes?
Yeah, that's very good. That's being practical. And one thing is knowing the principle. The other thing is applying the principle. It's like you wanting to become an engineer, you know, in the higher institution. You don't only study pure maths, you study applied maths.
Of course.
Yeah, the principle is there in the Word of God. You let them know. If you do this, this will happen. If you do that, that will happen.
Yeah.
The application is now being very practical, going down to earth, making them to know, hey, where I am today, I didn't get there by accident. You know, Dr. K.C. Price, a great man of God, said, if you succeed, it is your fault. If you fail, it is your fault. So, it is the path that you have chosen to tread on that will tell where you are going to end. So lay a very good foundation. If I know where you are heading to, I can tell your destination. This is what I used to do when I was young like you, and look at the result today. For example, you could talk about people who made it in life by being hardworking. You know, people like Bill Gates. Bill Gates was hardworking. He did not even finish his university.
Even as a parent, you can as well share with them how you actually got to the level you
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Why talking about yourself? You let them know how you got to where, and of course, when you made mistakes, you let them know. I made some mistakes in life, which if I had my point, if I had another chance, I wouldn't want to repeat such mistakes again. So I'm telling you today because during my own time, nobody told me. So I was just doing some things, trial and error. So I made some mistakes. The mistakes I made in time when I was young like yourself, I suffer for it. I wouldn't want you to suffer what I suffer. I want you to enjoy more than I am enjoying. Where I cannot reach today, I want you to get better than that. What stopped me will not stop you. I want you to be better. I want you to be mightier. I want you to be greater. I want you to be more prosperous. Therefore, don't make the mistakes I made when I was your age, when I was at your age. And of course, these were the things I did that helped me. I followed the Lord. Even when I had mistakes here and there, I did not allow God to leave my heart. I kept God at heart. I kept following God, and that is where That is why we are where we are today. So keep God at your heart. Do this, do this, do this. Being practical, that's what I'm talking about. Giving them my own example, and maybe giving them the example of their mother. Your mother is my wife today. These were the qualities I saw in her that made me to approach her. If I hadn't seen the qualities, I wouldn't have approached her. So that's why you have to make sure that you build up certain qualities like meekness, like discipline, like obedience, like submission, and all of that, like the fruit of the Spirit, love, joy, and all of that. Those are the things that will help you. If you're arrogant, as a boy or as a girl, if you're arrogant, look at what is going to happen. We have to be very practical to them, and I think some of the time they will sit down, oh really, oh really. And I knew there's something I learned from my parents when I was very, very young. You know, they will even use stories, main life stories, to tell us this happened. What have you learned from the story? Sometimes we learn, oh, what we have learned is that we should not be selfish. Like turtle stories, all kinds of turtle stories. How turtle's head had no hair. They will tell us, what did you learn from that? All kinds of stories like that. How turtles also, you know, did so many funny things. They were bringing us all those stories so that we could learn. So we can ask them, look at this, look at this. Did you like the way it ended? So you come down to their level so that they can be, so that they can really understand what you are talking about.
Thank you so much, Doctor. I really appreciate it. And we are progressing, and we're going deeper and deeper on the topic parenting. And in case you're just joining us, parenting, we're actually talking on the male or female gender who is more difficult to raise. But before we proceed to the next question, I want to quickly remind all viewers all over the world to not forget to always place their advert on this live slot. Yes, very important, as it's going to give you more stands, give you more views, give you more patronage as well. And I'm very sure Dr. Simon Adebayo wants to say something concerning partnering with this program so that it can continue unabated.
Where else will you want to partner? This is the best platform on earth to partner with, because we deal with destinies, we deal with lives, we touch lives from the cradle. Permit me to say they be great. Every day we touch life. There are marital cases, marital issues everywhere. Partner with us. Help us to take the nitty-gritty of this message to the grassroots. So many people want to hear us more. Please partner with us because of souls. As you partner with us, you are winning souls, you are winning marriages, you are winning families, you are helping a lot of people, you are helping society, you are helping the country, you are helping the nation, and you are helping the world at large. And don't forget, you are a blessing to yourself, because every seed that you sow, every time you partner with us, you will reap. Great reward awaits you all the time when you partner with Marriageology, only on Celebration Television.
Wow, thank you so much, Doctor. Did you hear that? Did you all get that message? It's high time you start partnering with this program that is of blessing to every home around the world. And quickly, Doctor, I'm here. Right now. So, Mrs. Lewis, I want to know quickly some of the advantages of parenting. Children who got good parenting system from their parents and all that, good trainings and all that. What are the advantages of actually getting good training from parents?
The advantages are so much. Like, we are in Omega Fire Ministry because of good parenting. Our father in the Lord used to tell us how the mother was praying with the picture, that the picture changed. So if the mother did not put her foot down and the father too prayed, today we will not have Omega Fire Ministry. So this is one of the advantages of good parenting. You come up with people that will change lives. We have Boko Haram, we have ritualists, we have kidnappers, we have armed robbers. They have parents. These are parents that failed. So when there is good parenting, of course you cannot do it without prayer. Number one advantage of good parenting is that, of course, we know that when we pray we get answers. So the advantage of good parenting is that you get people that change lives, like our father in the Lord, our mother in the Lord. Then You get people that you will not have so much crime. The home is a domestic church, and the church is doing so much to the society. So when there is a good parenting, you get good people in the society. Everybody will be safe. You don't need to be afraid that there will be kidnappers. Today now, you see many people are not traveling because of kidnappers. This is what bad parenting is causing. But when there is good parenting, there is security. You will have people that are imparting life. There is safety. There is law and order. There is obedience. As you are giving the order, people are obeying. You know, I said Abraham, the word of God said he was able to command his household. You were saying, does it involve force? It does not involve force, but in a home where there are good parenting, they have principles. You see children, they tell you, if it's my father's house, this thing cannot happen. You know, so there is a laid down rules that everybody, you just without talking, they are following it. So the advantage of good parenting is that there is order. You come to the church, you don't have to stress yourself. You give other people a follow because they are used to taking orders from the house. You know.
For excellent leadership. For excellent leadership. Children are the leaders of tomorrow. The training you give to them, I would emphasize again. If you don't train them today, don't blame them tomorrow. They are the great leaders we are waiting for. Our future, the future of any nation, is in the training of the children of today. The children you trained yesterday are the leaders we have today. Whatever kind of leadership we have in any parastatal, in any government circle, they are as a result of the kind of training they were given yesterday. So the earlier we started training our children, the better for us. Let's train them today so that we can have a better future. That's what we are talking about, for excellent leadership, and so that we can have rest. If we train them, we will have rest. God trained us yesterday so that he could rest today. So training is sacrificial. It involves money. It involves time. It involves talent. Please don't think while training them you are wasting your time. Create a time. Let there be time out with the children. It could be monthly, as the case may be. It could be weekly. It could be twice a week. But let there be time out. Both of the parents must not be so busy at the negligence of these children. Your primary assignment as a parent is that of training up your own children. That is what will reward you. It's not the money you are building, it's not the money you are packing, it's not the money you are saving, it's not all of the investment. The investment will not be the one to stand by you tomorrow. It's your children that will stand by you tomorrow. Please and please and please. We have a lot of problems in the society today. Countless numbers of problems in society today. Wahalas upon wahala. Double wahala. Yes, as a result of poor parenting. And children will capitalize on that. Let me say this and sound it to us very well as parents. Children will capitalize on us when we don't train them. When you as a father also, you don't show good example as the way you love your wife, you cannot build the love of God in the heart of these children. And when you as a mother, you don't show good example by the way you submit to your own husband, you cannot teach them humility, and you cannot teach them lowliness, you cannot teach them meekness. So we parents also, we owe these children the responsibility of showing them good practical example. They are looking at us, they watch us. When they see you drinking beer, they want to drink a little of it. When they see you drinking water, they want, when you put your sugar, they want to put their legs inside the shoe. Even though it's not their size, but they know that's what daddy has always been doing. They want to do the same thing. They want to follow your footsteps. So please, it is mandatory that we as parents, we show them also good examples. We will have rest. They will take care of us tomorrow. Our future belongs to the children that we trained yesterday.
Wow, thank you so much, Doctor. Before we actually call it a close, there are parents out there who feel that issuing commands forcefully to actually make them obey their instruction is the best way to raise children. I want you to correct that impression, not knowing that the only way you can actually give children good training is when you do it in love. They feel bringing up children forcefully could make them follow their instructions
Now,
almost immediately as at when they actually. I want to correct that.
Thank you very much. I want to quickly do that. Now, if you start beating your son for everything he does, he will get to a point that he will become more arrogant. He will say, after all, is it not beating you will beat me? What will you do more than beating? If you want to kill me, yeah, kill me now. He will continue doing it. He will not even fear the cane anymore. So you don't do that all of the time. You don't do that. If need be that you may have to do that once in a while, that cannot be ruled out. But I know parents who will tell you that they don't have any rod in their house, they don't have any cane in their house, they don't have goat in their house. Oh, good enough. If you don't have that, you have never beaten them, you don't even shout on them. Okay, like in the Western world, in America, for example, if you beat your child is going to report you, and then they are going to do yes, sir, you don't have to do that. Even if you shout on your child, even if you shout on goat, they say that you are giving the goat emotional trauma. Animal rescue committee will come and arrest you, not to talk if you shout on your child. You don't have to do that, but there are better ways you can do that. You may not need to do the shouting, you may not need to do the beating, you may not need to do the raising of your voice, but quietly you can make your point. Produce your fact, produce your strong reason. Let them see the fact. Hey, if you do this, like the song I love so much, if you leave me now, where will I go? If you leave me now, where will I be? Jesus, 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 I am your own. Make sure that you don't leave Jesus. If Jesus will leave you, where will you go? You have no other person that can do you better than Jesus. Produce your strong reasons before them. Let them see the fact. Let them see the fact. If you do this, this is what you will get. 2 + 2 will always be 4 all the time.
Now, as a mother, can you throw a light on how to actually politely in love raise children? Because there are mothers out there who are very wicked. Children run away from them. That mommy is too wicked.
Yeah, that's true.
I happen to have my second child. She's a girl, but beating her will not send home the message. Is that thing she likes that you used to tell her that if you don't do this thing, you will not do this thing, and you see her going to do it fast. And like Dean said, you live by example. Our father in the Lord, our mother in the Lord, we are seeing the manifestations in the children. They are not using force.
Yeah.
I told people, I said my mother gave birth to me 2 times. The first one was physically and spiritually. She will just tell us everybody is going to fellowship. We say, Mama, must we go to this fellowship? We say, you must too. And we have to go to fellowship. And it was in the process of hearing a lady's testimony in Jideka.
You got born again.
She said, I told God and God told me. I said, I don't have this one with God. That was how I got born again. So if she had left me and said she don't want to use force, maybe today I would have still been in the world. So sometimes there is a way to do it. It's not everything you must use cane, but there are ways that you can. God will give you wisdom. That is where the Spirit of God comes in. He will direct us on the best way to handle this child. That is why I said parenting involves us. Sit down. Let God open your eyes to understand your children. And see, I have twins, but the 2 of them are different. They are twins.
Even though they are twins, are they?
Yes, they are different. I remember when I had them newly. When I'm waking up in the morning, my mind will be cutting how I'm going to handle that. The one that came out first. She's very, very tactical. But at a point when I calmed down to study her, I discovered that she was the same place. So don't think that you see some parents, they'll say, this my child is giving me trouble. No, pray, let God open your eyes. God will give you the best way to handle that child. Wow. Let our children be able to open up to us. There was a case that was trending on the internet last week about a 12-year-old child that was killed in the school.
I felt that there was no rapport, relationship between that child and the parents.
He came home.
Otherwise, the boy would have been able to own up to the parents.
He almost told the mom, I don't want to go back to that school. The mom said, what happened? The boy could not open up. How can it be that your child cannot tell you a secret? It's outside your child. I remember when my husband told me that I wanted to marry me, proposed to me. It was my mom I told first. I said, do you like it? He said, I tell her, if I will talk to me, I will come.
I love that aspect of it.
So the same thing is happening to me and my daughter. she will call me, Mom is urgent, pick it. She tells me first before she will tell anybody, because we are friends. So if you make your children to be your friend, whether
I love that aspect.
You don't have favorites.
Be friendly with your children. Be friendly with them. Be simple with them. Don't harass them. Don't put on your face the way of lions. Don't let every time they see you, they are always afraid. This man will bully on us again today. He will kill us on, hey, we don't die again today. Hey, this man is coming. This man, they are all running away from you. No! My children are so friendly. They talk to me easily. They open up. You know, sometimes I was talking to my daughter on how to marry and how not to marry. Then at the end of the day, she said, okay, Daddy, what type of person will you really want me to marry? Who will you want me to marry? Allow them to ask you questions, not just you asking them questions. Place them in a situation where they can also ask you questions freely, down to earth questions. Down to earth question. The one you know you cannot answer the female as a man, you say, go and meet your mother. And you, mother, please don't tell them shut up. Don't tell them shut up. If you tell them shut up, they will go and ask their own fellow classmates in the school the same question. Make them free with you. That's the point. That's the point. Make them your friends. I saw that in my mother and the Lord, the dynamic mother, Dr. Lizzie Johnson. All the children are her friends. They talk with her so freely. Some of them even wear her shoes. So she's so close to them, they are free, and that is the way you can get the best out of them. So that when you now notice any of them do what you have not taught them, say, hey, come here, did I teach you this? Why are you doing what you are doing? Stop that. You take your stand, and they will say, oh, Mommy, I don't know, Mommy, I'm sorry. They'll be very open. So when you do that, you will enjoy your female children and your male children.
I think the parenting aspect lies more on the woman, because if you check the Bible, the kings, when they are talking about the kings, they always link is the king to the mother. If it's a bad king like Jezebel, they always link to Jezebel. So the mother, because most times mothers, we can read, when we read instincts, the father may not even know that there's anything. Like when Divine came to give testimony about how her tummy was paining or something, that testimony, the father did not even know that there was anything happening. So mothers are able to read.
They stay more at home also. They stay more at home.
So mothers have a
this man is busy hustling up and down to bring money for the family to eat. So by the time he comes home, sometimes he's tired. But the woman is there at home. So the woman has a responsibility. So please, mothers, I could imagine the mother of John Wesley and Charles Wesley, the mother of 19 children. She will still bring out 1 hour every day praying for all the children. Mother of 19 children. Mother of 19 children.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you all for coming. Doctor, thank you. That was a wonderful one. Miss Louise, you nailed it. In fact, that was top notch. Honestly, I'm so impressed. And I do hope you watching right now, you have been blessed. You really enjoyed the program too. Parents, in case you have not been properly parenting your children, I think you have learned a whole lot on how to carry out good parenting. And trust me, your children will become great as you have always wanted them to be. And quickly, we want to call it a close at this moment, because we'll be bringing you more interesting topics in subsequent episodes that will be coming up shortly. And we want to thank you especially for staying with us. I do hope you're blessed. In case you've not started contributing to the progress of this program, Marriageology, please contact the lines on the screen. Call us, ask us, let us know which area in which you really want to be a blessing to this program. If you want it to continue to bless lives, please, your support is very important. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you for staying with us on our favorite program, Marriageology. I remain Akosile, Nicholas Walter, your host, and it's a bye for now. God bless you.
A legal contract with rights, obligations. It is emotional, spiritual, a union of committed to. Marriageology, God's own originated institution. Marriageology, family life. Please note, this program is rated 18. Therefore, parental guidance is advised.
Unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1. It's time to fulfill the scriptures. Here comes something huge. Are you a singer, an upcoming gospel artist? Do you have what it takes to be the next gospel music star? JOLIZ Records brings you Kingdom Voice Talent Hunt to build your passion and fulfill dreams. Hurry now, reach us on the following numbers, or simply send a mail.
Gospel music ministers, I need you to be part of this talent hunt. Kingdom Voices. God bless you.
Don't miss out.
What business are you planning to showcase to the world? That which will satisfy the need of humanity? Of course, with